Special Operations, Covert Ops, Espionage, The Team House, with your hosts, Jack Murphy and David Park.
He lands. There's no machine gun fire. He doesn't know what to do. So he just runs ashore and starts planting bombs on obstacles. That doesn't happen, everywhere else. Three landing craft, 3 gap assault teams are completely destroyed before they get out of their landing craft. 2 by mortars, 1 by just completely by machine gun fire. It's still the most significant contribution that naval special warfare has given to the country. It's the most important day, the most important mission, the highest number of casualties.
Yeah.
And what's interesting though about the naval the NCDUs that fought there is they'd all gone through Hell Week.
Oh,
They're
really?
the first group that has gone through Hell Week. Hell Week was invented by Draper Kaufman. It was this Draper Kaufman. I don't know how to describe him quickly. He's the weirdest guy that I write about in the book. I mean, he's a weird guy. Like he's.
Like what is a weird fact about him, or 1 or 2 weird facts?
He got kicked out of the He didn't get kicked out of the Naval Academy. He got dropped from the Naval Academy because he has bad eyesight. His eyesight is so bad that even when the war starts, they don't want to let him back in. But he has this weird biography where World War II starting, he volunteers for the French Army. He serves as an ambulance driver. He fights through the German invasion of France. Then he becomes a POW. He gets released. The condition that he'll never take arms against the Third Reich again. He immediately volunteers for the British Navy. He fights through the Blitz as a bomb disposal guy. Then he gets repatriated to the United States Navy. He gets put in charge of this bomb, not before he dismantles a bomb at Pearl Harbor and wins the Navy Cross, but then he gets put in charge of this bomb disposal unit to come up with a way, to defeat these obstacles on Hitler's Atlantic Wall. And he, being the one person in the U.S. military at that point who's seen the most of World War II, he knows how horrible combat is. So he comes up with this training curriculum that is equally horrible. And he goes to the Scout and Raider program. They have this 8-week-long, conditioning course that they've developed, all developed by former NFL athletes. It's supposed to be pretty, tough. It's 8 weeks long. It's 8 weeks long. He knows that he only has, a very short time, to train his guys. So he's like, can you take this 8-week-long course and compress it into 5 days? I guess. So they do. And that's how Hell Week comes. Hell Week is just this Scouts and Raiders, 8-week-long curriculum smashed into 5, sleepless days. And then not only does he create that, but he puts himself through the course. So
even though he was kind of like an older guy and like not in particularly good shape at that
bad
point.
shape. He can't see. He can't even qualify for the 20/20 vision standard that he sets for the rest of his guys. Yeah, he's a weirdo. and then after that, he fights through. He volunteers for the UDTs in the Pacific.